Okay guys, welcome back. Elizabeth here. This will be the most details about what is going on, and to be honest, I'm shocked, and I was almost crying in the street alone, and I took a walk. Before I took a walk, I hear, when I was looking for clothing, I hear resign, resign. I was like, resign? Is God wanted me to not to take a walk? No, I took a walk because I wanted to take a walk, and I hear resign. I was like, what is resign? I don't know what to my. So I take a walk and take a walk. This is like O J Simpson thing. I don't know why this come to my mind in that time. I know O J Simpson, people think about he was guilty, not guilty. This is not the case. The scale of this, and why I'm talking about, I ask for permission more than once to talk about this. Usually, I don't talk about this kind of stuff, but it images too, really images. So I took a walk, and because it's a lot of things. Okay, we're gonna go slowly, very slowly. Usually I talk you fast to finish, but this one I'm gonna go slowly because I wanted to choose the good words, and because people who did this are gonna follow. So I wanna put it easy for them. Okay, this is not for everybody. This is not a crowd chasing. This is really my life. That's why I ask God, do you want to talk about this? And this mic you see now, I'm talking about, this was a confirmation, and I'm going to talk about it in the end. Okay, so I took a walk. I hear the sport car accelerate, like, whoa. I was like, okay, it's very early in the morning. So for some reason my eyes went to the sport car license plate, and I have the name, the number, but I don't want to tell you because it's my social security number. For some reason it went to the, usually I saw the angel number, like whatever is angel number, 222, whatever, and I saw angel number again after, but it was not 222, but it's a social security number, my social security number, the first number. I was like, what? So I was like, why is social security number is here? Is that, what is that to do? And I just said, okay, whatever, maybe I'm making story. I take a walk again, I walk, and I'm gonna tick because I need to go to the bottom of this one. Okay, so I ask God, don't to tell me what is going on. Okay, so I started being nervous, really nervous. My blood is like go faster. I was like, what is going on? Why is social security come to my mind? And all of a sudden my eyes, my intuition say, go look to the left. So I look to the left. I was far from the thing. I saw the car, BMW, old BMW. So this confirmed this is his wife car, old BMW. So I was like, really, university? This has to do with the same person who came in the morning 3 a.m. I'm so tired of this story. You have no idea. I said, God, why you always give me this kind of stuff? I'm just like moved out of all this nonsense. And God said, yes, pay attention. It's so sad because it's always you go back to the old stuff. So I saw the BMW, old BMW, old model. not the ordinary line, but old model. Okay, I was like, really? Okay, so I keep going. I was like, okay. I didn't believe, like, I was like, okay, Social Security, what has to do? You know Social Security, right? This is the biggest number for Canada. And if you don't have that, you are maybe, you came illegal, whatever is, all this kind of stuff, okay? So, and if somebody will take your Social Security, is somebody gonna know everything. This is our fathers, and like Canada, our father archive, they know more, okay? Even in Quebec, they don't ask you Social Security number for everything, okay? They ask you more for driving license, but the driving license, they have Social Security, I think. Anyway, who cares? So I took a walk again. I walk, and I saw mask. Okay, mask. So I was like, okay, you know, the highest mask is, you know, when we have the mask saga, when we have all this COVID-19, where they talk about, you know, now if I talk COVID-19, or even I talk about the world, and my video in YouTube, they put like, you don't see that, but when you upload, you see like a checking. They put something in checking, and I found out I talk about COVID-19 when you have our ministry, whatever. I talk about people who have COVID-19 injuries, whatever, and I found out my comments, they are shut down. The YouTube shut down my comments. Okay, so COVID-19, all this saga, YouTube is inside, yeah, because it's complice. Yeah, I know this is nothing to do this, but I need to talk about this because I know people doesn't want to talk about this because they censor their video. But for me, I don't know. Sometimes money worth more than telling people what it should be. Many people shy away of this stuff because YouTube doesn't, the AI, if they hear one word and they shut down everything. That is happened to me when I talk about one thing and I talk about COVID and they just shut down my comment, my video, like, wow. And they put links, know why they do this, and you go there and like no sense. Okay, so if one day this COVID-19 gonna have exposure for people who did this, I believe they will never maybe have the one, because the people who control the world, they control all these things. So maybe one day if it can happen, we need to put YouTube into our mind, because they baby all this stuff. Okay, so anyway, so the mask, I saw mask, I was like, oh, mask. I wasn't in a mask thing when COVID was here, and because I couldn't breathe. But the mask is saving lives. Okay, mask is saving lives. So when I saw the mask, the highest mask, it was what they have number. Okay, so I was like, oh, mask save lives. So this person did this to be a hero. He wanted to be a hero in my life. So he wanted to go to Social Security number to know who I am, like dig in, okay? But sad, because nobody can be a hero in my life. God is my hero, okay? Just saying. Even I find somebody, you can never be a hero. Even him or me, God is our hero. We need to put in that no human can be a hero. Okay, this is hero complex is very weird. People have. Okay, so I keep going. I see a mask, and I continue, and I can hear a bird. One bird almost crying. Not singing, crying, like trapped somewhere, very loudly. I was like, wow. So I said, where? So I look up. The bird is trapped, but up. I didn't see the bird, but I can hear really trapped. He cried, like, was that a baby bird or trapped? So I can hear like it trapped. So I look. I didn't find a bird, and even that I could never help because it's too high. It was too high. So this is sign for me somebody is crying for help and they are trapped. Okay, so that's another thing. Let's go. I have a lot. So it is a trap and somebody begging for help, begging for mercy. And I took a walk again because it was long walk, and I see all the BMW again. Okay, so universe said, just because I was in my head, I said, okay, God, I don't want to make an assumption because this is not good. This is somebody's life. I don't want to ruin somebody's life for YouTube video. This is not why I'm here. My goal here is to give you what I experience, and you make your own assumption. But I don't want to like ruin people for sake of spirituality. So I was like, really, God, do you say this is the same person who came to my home 3 a.m. Months ago? So I saw again BMW old his wife car. Okay, so God like he say, Elizabeth, believe this he is. Okay, so I was like, wow, I was so disappointed because I was so disappointed. I can say I don't want to go there because so somebody wanna be a hero. So I took a walk and I saw this symbol. You can see symbol here. Okay, here. Okay, I was like, whoa. What is this symbol? So because I sit down, I sit down like my head sit down like, what is this could be? So you see, they have like sometimes it's like a toy or you can buy it at a store, but it's symbol of justice. Okay, they put like a sand inside, so it's like a owl. You can put like to know how many times you do things. They use before we have a cell phone or this electronic. So this is like a time taking, in my opinion. It's like a time taking, and also it's like a balance too. So this is balance. Balance mean justice. Justice is balance. Justice should be balanced. Are they balanced? No, they are not. But it should be. That is the goal, to have justice. Okay, so justice will be served. Okay, who is served already. Okay, and also maybe somebody in the justice system is resigned, because I was looking to know what is resign means. Okay, and I took a walk again. I saw groves, but one groves. For some reason, that he go to O J Simpson. So O J Simpson have 2 groves. I never saw the old or the saga, but I saw when they acquitting him. You can see in the eyes, the groves, they show the groves was too small, whatever. So I saw just one grove. So this is somebody wanted to be anomalous, like not knowing it was them. They wanted everything to go, justice to go their side, and they will never go their side because they have one groves. Okay, so this is like a O J Simpson failed attempt. Somebody will fail in this one. And I took a walk again. I can see a recipe, not recipe like cooking, receipt, okay, in the ground. I mean, God talked to me today. I have the same before. I had the same thing. It was what going on inside of them, like brain-wise. I never talk about this. I just write in my own thing. But I received the same. One day I take a walk. I received the same thing. But I didn't want to talk about this because I don't want to really embarrass somebody. But anyway, I had about medication or this drugs, whatever. Anyway, so I saw a receipt. It's like somebody wanted everything to be buried, but it's not. Everything is like out now. Okay, so they have a receipt about everything they did. Okay, so I was like, okay, whatever. What do you mean is it? I just took a walk again, and I saw computer mouse crashed in the road. Okay, oh my God. I was like, what? So this is somebody have everything in internet. I put something in the internet and electronics and social media. Okay, this is all, but because computer mouse could be anything, many things in once. So my electronic problem, I have computer problem, I have social media, everything, and somebody have a lot of things, recipes in computer. I think I have video about this. So they found it, something in his computer. Okay, man, this story is like sometimes I'm dissolving my own thing, because I didn't know I can have this kind of inside scoop, okay, for somebody. So I took a walk again, and I saw, they have something you can find the book for free. You can take a book and bring home. They have in the street or school. So it was at school. It's like the book. So I went to find a book. Sometimes I just look. So I find one book, but they don't have something in the back to see what is the book about, like summary. So I was like, let's go to the back of the book, so I can see inside the book. I can see what is the summary. So the last paper I found, they write this. They write a recipe for, it was in French, recipe the FBI. You can make this things. The recipe for FBI. They took they talk about everything, but FBI in majuscule. Okay. So capital letters, FBI. I was like, oh, so FBI too is in the maze, but because I know already anyway. So this is, and I saw another book. The name of it was Elizabeth George. So that's confirmed. It's my thing. So Elizabeth George, I don't know Elizabeth George, but it was very big book. I don't like romance or fiction books, so I was like, okay, I don't want to take it. So I didn't took any book, but this confirm FBI, all this organization, they are behind of all these things, and and my name is there. And I took a walk, I continued, took a walk, I saw 444. So that means God is protect everything. I don't need people to worry. But I was like worrying to put this information here. And I was like, God, can I really keep for myself? Because it's very details. Even people knows half of these things because I talk a lot of this, but it never saw this completely in one setting. Okay, so 444. So God is taking control of this, and believe it or not, I continue. I saw car plate again. They have a word in the back, not numbers. They say believe. So God say, I need to believe everything is done. And so I asked God, do you want me to talk about this? Because it's too personal. So when I entered my house, I saw this. And I used this yesterday, but I didn't know I put somewhere I should never be there. That's one thing, one moment my eyes go to this. I was like, why I put there? And I was like, oh, this means I should talk about it. This is like a confirmation. God say, talk about this. And at the same time I hesitate. I say, so I started doing my other things. And I hear the church, Catholic church ring. Ding, ding. I took the paper. I say I put it aside. When I wrote it, I put aside. I say, okay, whatever. I'm gonna do something else. And the Catholic church started ringing. Bam, bam, bam. I said, okay, I need to talk about this. So this is going on, and the name of this person, I have video of this about this, and this is not secret anymore because this is bigger. I received something else before this. This is like a timeline this morning, but I received this another thing about this person. But it's so sad. It's sad because it shows how people like control of anything. So thank you so much, guys. Elizabeth here.